I'm about to go make me a
Salute,
fake
bro.
Antonio Banderas
Thank you for
page.
coming. Hold on, real quick, bro. Thank you for coming to Polo game, man. Hey, bro, it's a lot of you a real rapper, my nigga. Like you been around Nipsey and all them people there, man. Late great Nipsey, bro. How do you feel about fuck niggas on here running around pretending to be rappers that they ain't, my nigga? Getting followers and have people, man, it's just steering people the wrong way and scamming people. You there, T Fly?
Yeah, I'm right here. What's good?
Yeah, salute to you, bro. Like I don't know if
Salute,
you hear,
salute.
I don't know if you hear me. How I ask, you be in the rap game, bro. You been around late graders like Nipsey and all them, bro. How do you feel about these little fake niggas on this out running around here pretending to be y'all rappers when they're somebody else and they scamming people on here?
I don't really talk about rappers because I don't rap. I sing, but I mean, shit. That's how music is. It's entertainment. You feel me? People get entertained by seeing. They think a nigga that's capping is full throttle. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just the life we live in. That's just the style. It's just the nature of how everybody think. Nobody is ever going to dig deep into nobody else's situation. Like, where this nigga come from? Who this nigga be kicking in with? You feel me? What kind of type of time was this nigga on in 2009? You feel me? 1998. Shit like that. So I don't really get too frustrated with it. Honest to God, I like laugh at that shit. You feel me? Because I mean, one thing I learned from Nipsey was like, let the clowns be clowns. You feel me? Let them niggas be goof troops. It's a whole bunch of goof troops. You know what I'm talking about? So if them niggas want to be goofies, then let them be goofies. The real gonna always prevail, bro.
Man,
It
that's what
might
I
it
always
might
say.
it might take us a minute, but the real gonna always come back on top, bro.
That's
Bro,
real.
you the nigga that was on the song with Dom Kennedy.
Yeah, well, I can't be the I can't be the singer. I need to say
Yeah,
you the nigga
nigga threw that out there like that.
that.
Now I'm
Crazy.
thinking, I'm like, I used to bump that shit in high school. That shit crazy.
No, that's my shit right there. I love that
Bill
song.
Cosby.
Can I ask him a question real
Yeah.
quick? So how you feel about the music industry from how it used to be to how it is now? How you really feel about it? Like, as far as what's going on?
I think artists got a better chance now. I mean, you could be a weak ass artist now and you still might get signed. Back in the day, you really had to learn how to sing. You really learned how to you needed to learn how to perfect your vocals. Now you can just hop on auto tune and do whatever you want to do, and as long as it sound good on the beat, they could give a fuck less. Let's put it out. Let's throw them out there. I mean, it was way more harder. You got to look at like when Stevie Wonder and them was coming up. You know, motherfuckers had ADATs. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you couldn't fuck up on recording because they couldn't. They couldn't. You had to start back over. When you fucked up on Pro Tools when you was recording a song, you had to start that song back over. You couldn't start from the position that you fucked up at. You had to start the whole song over. And now it's just push and go, stop, push and go, delete this. And I mean, shit, I love it. I love to see niggas get on. So I don't really look at it like that. But one thing I do look at is how many niggas is really talented enough to really be in the game like that. Some of these niggas gonna be here for a couple of years. A lot of these niggas gonna be probably here for a cool decade. But when you start having grandkids and shit, we'll see who still be around.
Hey T Fly, let me ask you this. How when you was younger, growing up in the hood over there in Cali and shit, my nigga, how did you see yourself like damn in the 15, 10, 15 years, I'm gonna be this place with my life. I'm gonna be a rapper, I'm gonna be doing this. Did you ever see yourself being where you at now?
Hell yeah, always. I knew since the age of 5, I was gonna be a singer. I didn't know how, you feel me, but I knew I was gonna end up singing. Like my whole family sing. All my mama kids sing. All my daddy kids sing. We just grew up in the church. We from out the church. We church boys first. You feel me? We just fell in love with the streets. And, you know, that's where, the streets kind of took a toll with me just based off of the shit that I was going through in the street and just meeting different people. You feel me? Then you got the crump dance shit. You feel me? So that opened up a door for me to be around like people like Amarion, Chris Brown, Usher, all the best is dope, dopest artists and shit like that. And my first time opening up for Chris Brown, I was just like, dancing behind Chris Brown. I was like, oh, I could do that shit. That shit easy as fuck. You feel me? And shit, it was just about sticking to it. My grandma is a gospel singer, so shit. I didn't really look at it like it was competition. I looked at it like, damn, this nigga like helped me see like what I could be doing. You get what I'm saying?
Facts. I salute you for that, my nigga. Straight up. Keep doing what you doing. Keep running them numbers up, and keep dropping that heat. But like I said, I didn't like. I just when I hear it over you, and I listen to your music, but I never knew until I got on clubs like a club. I started doing more insight. Like, yo, Holmes really tied in. He plugged in with Nip, man. Like it's like that. So I'm
You got
definitely
to think about it like Nip is from 6'0". I'm from 5'5". So, me and Nip, once Nip took a like to me, like I'm with Nip everywhere. You get what I'm saying?
facts.
Like everybody is like looking at me like this Nipsey little brother. For a long time, a lot of people thought that I was really Nipsey's blood brother. You get what I'm saying? And it was just how he rocked with me. Those days you'll never forget. You'll never forget the amount of time and hours that niggas put into work. I remember when Nipsey first did a song with me, I was like, damn, this shit dope. And then we did like 3, 4 songs that day. And everybody came to me, they was like, that nigga Nipsey don't record like that. I'm like, shit, that nigga, he recorded 4 songs with me. They was like, that's what you, nigga, cause you know how to record, you know how to produce, you know how to engineer and shit. And I wasn't looking at it like that because I was so damn young. But as time gradually went on, I started to see like, damn, when I would come around, like he'll either be chilling or if somebody else is recording them, he'll tell them like, hey, let my brother get right there. Let Fly get right there. And which is always dope for me because I love fucking with vocals. You feel me? And just putting that stank on there and letting, motherfuckers know like Cub is the GOAT. You feel me? And I always told him he was gonna be the GOAT. We didn't know how, but shit. I knew it. I knew that the streets loved him. And one thing that I always learned that if your city fuck with you, then that's love. But if your city don't fuck with you, it's gonna be hard for you to make it in this industry.
Facts. Facts.
Facts. That's facts.
Hey, T Fly, how long did it take you to come up with Keys to the City, the verse on Keys to the City?
Shit. I think Nipsey did a interview about that because um he had locked out the studio for like a day for me, a day or two. And I know the last day that I was there, that's when I really recorded. The first day I was just smoking and chilling and shit. But the second day, I ended up doing like 10 or 11 songs. And Keys to the City was the last song that I did.
Was that
And
the first key to the city?
yeah, Keys to the City was the last joint that I did. I did like probably like out of 11 joints, I know for sure I had like at least 5 or 6 bangers.
That was you
And
started at the end of the keys to the city.
nah, what you said? What?
It was somebody freestyling at the end of Keys to the City, the first one, I think.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh,
The See, the Keys to the City that I'm on is the one that's on the second on his first album. You
okay.
feel me?
You
And
know, T, you said you got your city behind you, right?
yeah, of
And
course.
most people wouldn't make it if their city ain't behind you. It's something that I heard you say. I'm a correct that one good time. I'm gonna say having your city behind you is a blessing because that's something that 95. I'm gonna bump it up. I'm gonna say 98% of the artists that comes out don't have that because of the competition within their city, and because I know you have a nice background and coming up in music, and most definitely being blessed working with the guy, one of the guys himself, Nipsey, which was a good friend of mine too. Um, you was able to get the support that you had from your city for one because you stayed with it, for two because they respected your work ethics and what you did as far as branding yourself. But a whole lot of the artists that's coming up in the industry these days don't have that chance to brand themselves like that. Therefore, they lack the support from their surroundings, meaning their city. So I'm
Man,
gonna
at least
say you got
look,
a blessing with that one, bro.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I know I done been able to. Excuse me. I was
And, and,
fortunate
and,
to be
and you've been
around.
grinding,
I was fortunate to be around certain dope artists and
right?
uh, up and coming artists and hit makers and all of that. But at the end of the day, you got to think about it. When I first came out, niggas was talking about lovey dovey shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
Like, if you go check any other artist and how they sing their songs or however they lay their songs, none of their first hit songs was ever as vogue as mine.
Most
Like,
definitely, I agree with that.
my first hit song is called "This Dick." You get what I'm saying? So
I heard it.
I came out retarded.
I was like,
You know
he
what
a
I'm talking
damn
about?
fool when I heard that song.
No, I'm being honest. Like, when I came out, Chris Brown had a song with uh Nicki Minaj and Sean Kingston, the Boom Boom record or whatever that one. And niggas wasn't talking to girls how I was talking to girls. Everything that I say to a girl is everything that niggas really are afraid to say to a girl
But
because
you,
they
you,
don't.
you got to realize that you on the end. I mean, you in an environment where that type of talk on records came from. You got to think about NWA, bum ass pussy. Ooh, she got some bum ass pussy. Or all the skits that Dr. Dre did when they was fucking in the skits and they was getting their dick sucked and all
Yeah,
that.
but see,
So,
you talk about in the '90s though. That's in the
so again,
'90s, bro.
no, I'm saying, bro, I understand that
All
it,
right,
that
so the
I
one that make me
understand that I
hold on,
understand
let me
that it
land,
was in the
let me
90s.
land. The one that make me look at music different was Nate Dogg because that was the only male
Yes.
singer that I knew that could go out there. He didn't have to mimic Michael Jackson.
Nope.
He didn't have to mimic nobody else.
He was all man.
R,
He was
yeah,
his own self.
R.P. Nate Dogg,
They,
man.
You feel
they,
me?
they dog went hard as fuck. No, I'm talking
Uh
about
huh.
you can see bro on the streets and he'll give it to you on the streets in your face
And
and go on
see,
about his way.
that was the
That's
thing with
raw
me.
talent. That's raw talent.
So it wasn't like, don't get it twisted. Like, yeah, I wanted to meet a lot of the artists that I bumped into, but they
Right.
also wanted to meet me too.
Oh, I feel you, bro. Like,
You
like,
feel me?
like I said, you are a pure breed, bro. You are a pure breed. Period. Period. Like you stay consistent. Good work comes to those who put in good. I mean, good blessings come to those who put in good work. And you stayed with it, fam. Like you didn't record a song and then didn't do nothing for 9 years and then came back and say I'm number one. A lot of that happens these days.
Hey, my bad, T Fly. I
A
was talking.
question
I
if
was
I
talking
can.
like me. Status symbol. My bad.
Yeah, no, it's
Eh,
cool. We just chopping it
I
up,
got a
man.
question if I can. Pardon me. I'm a little late to the party right now. I had to hop in the shower or whatever like that though. But I want to ask you when you was in that other room, and I had got late to that one you was doing too when Wack was in there. I was gonna ask you, hey, are you behind and you probably already answered this, you behind the scenes on a lot of people's shit, man?
Of course.
Cause I can hear your sound like crazy throughout the industry, like it's
Well, you
crazy.
got. That's why I said you got to think
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
late.
When I
I'm
came
late.
out, niggas wanted to become gang members now.
Oh, good
Now
shit.
Ty is the blood. You know, what's the name is Crippin. This singer is. Oh, I'm talking about singers though.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
the
I mean,
singers, all the singers are now gang members, and I believe that I have a lot to do with that.
Like Ray J.
Uh, I wouldn't so much say Ray J. I think Ray J just.
Yeah.
I may. All right. So if niggas was banging, I mean, cause Ray, you got to think about it. Ray J. He been from where he was from before I even met Ray J. You get what I'm saying?
fact,
See the
Facts.
difference between. The difference between me and a lot of other niggas is I'm born into this shit. My mama is from Harlem Crip, 39th Street. You feel me? They call my mama Jackie Girl. So
Facts.
I'm born into this shit. You get what I'm saying? So it was already gonna be your mom this, your goddad, he from 5'5". Your uncle is Robin Hood from 6'0". You feel me? So it was already gonna be, you better pick something. You get what I'm saying? You better pick one of these motherfuckers. And as much as I tried not to, I thought dancing would have got me up out of that shit. But that shit only added more fuel to the fire. I was like, nigga, put me on. Fuck that. You know what I'm talking about? So when I started seeing niggas jump off the porch, or at least act like they jumped off the porch, because you know it's a lot of singers that gang bang or spit game like they gang bangers, and they ain't never fully got a full put on, or never even really even jumped off the porch, or never even did anything. So, and I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, oh, I'm just the super duper, like, but I handled my candle when I had to. You know what I'm talking about? And on top of that, for me, niggas already watched me grow up. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, true enough, when T-Fly got known and owned, yeah, I got shielded from a lot of shit. But my first time, my first year signing to Epic Records, soon as this D came out, I had like 6, 7 squabbles. And this is when niggas that is in my own entity. I'm not talking about just from my hood, but from different hoods that we get along with. You get what I'm saying? Whether it was over a bitch, or whether it was over a nigga wanting some money from me, or whether it was a nigga thinking like, oh man, we gonna get that nigga. And you feel me? It was crazy shit. You feel me? That's why I tell a lot of the up and coming niggas like, man, don't get too big, bro. I know you think you cool in LA, but I'm not even cool in LA. Nipsey wasn't even cool in LA.
Hell no.
They
It
showed
ain't,
you
it ain't.
that.
Facts.
So
Preach,
so
bro. Preach, nigga.
yeah,
Preach.
so for
Real
me, it's
talk.
just
Hmm.
for me, it was just always just taking heed, And my dad and them taught me, like, man, if you mind your own, you live long, bro.
All right,
A lot of a lot of shit
let
don't
me take
even
you back
spoke
a
up
few
on.
years, T. Tell me how was it? How was your collab with Mustard? How did that go for you? You know
Ah
what I'm getting
man,
at.
yeah, nah. I mean, cause right now, I look, but I'm a man, so anything I tell y'all, I'm gonna
Facts.
tell Mustard anyway. So I'm a
Right.
man by anything. I just feel like with Mustard, it was a like we basically like Shaq and Kobe. You know, he
Right.
got his ego, I got my ego. You get what I'm saying? True enough,
Yep.
yeah. He went further than what I did so far, just as right now. But we still got life to live, and we still got other things to do. But what I'm saying is just like, for me, if I make some money like how I made money with Mustard, I would love to keep that relationship open. I would love to keep that relationship together, and to allow people to um get us both away from each other. I think that was weak. And then once we both went away from each other, it was more so like, damn, you took the sound that I gave you. At least go back to doing the Rack City beats and all
Right.
of that type of shit. But
Do,
cause
do,
you
do,
doing you got
do,
you
do
got
you hear
beats.
yourself? Do you hear yourself in those Roddy Rich records? Keep it 100
Hell yeah, nigga. Anytime you
all
hear a
day
live
long.
keyboard, or you hear a
Oh
live lead
God.
guitar or a live bass line, that's T-Fly.
That's why I was
I'm the
getting
one
that.
that started all that shit, bro.
I want to hear that out your mouth because I know your sound for one. For
Yeah,
one, and I
and
know Mustard sound too. And when I heard Roddy Rich, I was like, wait a minute,
all
wait
right,
a
so look,
minute.
we just do it like this. Who's the first nigga to sing on Mustard Records?
You
All right, then. So that
facts.
gave you got fireworks with all these R&B type of songs. Well, I say flying B, but y'all call it R&B. But you got you got the first time niggas ever heard Mustard on some melodical shit like that was with Fly. You get what I'm saying? But them all church chords. Them all the lead guitar player is my uncle. He
Yeah,
play at Great Bethany sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Like the keyboard player that I played was my uncle Dave. You feel me?
right,
They call him Preach.
right.
You feel me? He
They say
played on Chopped and Screw, my cousin Jabad. on the chorus. He played for Ricky Martin and Shaka Khan. You know, all the people, you got Peanut that's on the bass. Like, all my shit sound musically because I come from the house of blues where you gotta have a lead guitar, you gotta have a band player, you gotta have the the live sound. You
and
get what I'm saying?
and now and that's why I be trying to be trying to make people understand when I produce a song that I didn't come from an electronic background where they had a big machine. I was the lead player for my drum choir in church, and I played the organ in church.
Yeah,
So
see, you
when
just
you talk
like
about
me then.
you talking about being musically inclined, that's why I say I can hear you. Like I heard you when bro first started working with Roddy Rich. I went back years, bro. I went back years and listen to your project now. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I finally got an opportunity to talk to you man to man
Man, look,
and hear
you know,
your
you know
side of
where me and Mustard went wrong was when I signed to Epic Records and I told them, I'm like, yeah, hey, give Mustard that money. I gave Mustard the money, 80 something thousand. And I'm like, all right, now tell him to finish up the album. Tell him I want him to do the album with me. We was gonna do fireworks shit, but we was gonna be on some retarded type shit. And that nigga only got one song on my album, bro.
it. I noticed that.
Right.
I noticed that. And
And
to
YG
be
Hey,
didn't
honest,
give
hold,
me
I
my
was
hold,
kind of
hey,
verse.
shocked because
fellas,
I was for sure you was gonna drop at least 4 5 joints with that easily.
hey, hey, fellas, real quick, I'm gonna do a reset, man. I want to salute, man, Iceman, one of TFF members. Ain't you with Sauce Walker, Iceman? Is he there? You there?
Hey, we rocking with the Polo gang, man, the number one club on Clubhouse for the South. You know what I'm saying? Follow all your moderators, follow the house up at the top. We got T Fly in the building. We got DJ G Love in the building. We appreciate both of you guys coming by to visit us, share some knowledge and wisdom with us.
Yes.
If you got any questions for DJ G Love or T Fly, uh, raise your hand and come up. You know what I'm saying? One question at a time. We got one mic policy, and let's just get back to it.
All day long. I'm I'm gonna
What's
let
up,
y'all know, man.
everybody?
My boy,
T
hey,
Fly ain't
hey,
no joke.
hey,
T
my
Fly
boy
ain't
is,
no joke.
with Sauce Walker, TSL.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I was in the Matrix. I ain't even hear nothing y'all just said. My bad, bro.
Salute to you,
Salute,
Iceman.
bro. We got Iceman. We got Iceman. LaFleur,
Iceman checking in.
Yo, what's
T-
dripping? What's dripping, my
TSL
guys? I'm just
business
in
in the
here, just
house.
chip.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm
man,
just in
Salute,
here, just seeing
salute,
what's going
Ice.
on. What's dripping?
we got
Salute.
some real heavy hitters in the building, man.
Yes, we do.
Iceman, T Fly, D, what OG at? OG DJ G Love. Like, we got some heavy hitters in the building,
Send us some
man.
love with some follows back
Ray
too,
Ray
y'all.
from Richmond, Virginia.
I'm
Hey,
dead.
T Fly, tell me, I love your music, man. I love Bino Rider too, man. Tell me, have y'all two ever gotten together to work on something
Who you talking about?
about Bino?
Oh, Bino. I mean,
Yeah,
I just think we just ain't made the time to really get in there. But I look forward to working with Bino. I always have, always will. Um, I think what he's doing right now for just our city alone is phenomenal. Um, yeah, but everybody always need one of those T fly hooks. Come on, man.
that's right.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Um, Iceman, what you been up to?
Man, shit, we just been working on these albums. We finna get ready to go on tour starting March 3rd in Denver, Colorado. So, we just signed Sauce White last night. Had to sign a party for the Japanese artist.
No, you didn't. I know you didn't. Did you just
Yeah,
say that?
yeah, we signed an artist from Japan. He's going back to Japan on Friday to complete his program for the visa, so that way he can stay out here in the States now.
Oh
You know
my
what
God, we finna work.
I'm saying? Yeah, nah,
That's
for sure.
dope.
Yeah,
Nah, for
Japan,
sure.
boy.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember
International,
when y'all went.
baby.
I remember when y'all went to go pick him up from the airport, and y'all took him to go get some drill.
Real talk.
He dropped his album yesterday, The Last Lab. So I got the iTunes and the Spotify feed. Run that up. I got the first track on the album.
Well, since y'all
Oh, I
quiet,
thought. No,
make
my
sure y'all
bad.
show
No,
No,
y'all
somebody
No,
I
got
manly.
it.
thought
he
somebody
Somebody
was
was
got
trying
it
to
talking.
on.
It
Oh
just
talk.
no.
wasn't
I'm in the
low.
store. I'm in the store right now.
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
somebody was trying to talk.
And we say low,
Well,
he
I
with
said
Sauce
what's up
Walker.
to the room. So where's y'all manners?
Oh, we didn't hear you. How you doing, sweetheart?
What's going on, everybody?
Say
Hi,
hello,
Coolest.
Letitia.
Keisha. Hi.
Hello,
Uh,
ladies.
We got Money Train in the building.
Salute,
see,
salute,
with Sauce
salute.
Walker,
Hey y'all.
shoot, that's drip, drip, goddamn king, man.
Hey, try to get the whole gang on here.
Man, that ain't
Yeah.
shit. Walk be popping in this bitch from time to time. We finna have a whole. This what I'm working on right now.
Oh,
Cause
word.
We got
since bro don't have no Instagram at the moment, we currently working on getting his account back. We're gonna have a TSF clubhouse room where all the independent artists can tap in and we'll fuck around and do like a feature special, a beat special, a promo special for all the independent
Man, tell
artists. You
that
know what
nigga
I'm saying?
Sauce Walker I said I need mine, nigga.
Man, let's
Fuck
get
that
it,
crazy
man. Hey,
shit.
bro, that's overdue, bro. You got them badass records with Dom, bro. I'm a fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna work. I'm gonna
On
follow you
me.
right now, my G.
Oh hell, let's get it in. I'm
Nah,
ready.
for shit show.
Iceman, what's good?
Man, what's dripping? What's the word?
This money train love down.
Man, can't call it. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Just working. Man, you in the city?
Yeah.
Why you ain't pop out the South White signing yesterday?
I can't I'm in Dallas right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah, but we finna get ready to get on this tour, man. It's a 33 city tour from April to no, from March to April. And we taking off like the last little couple weeks to the first week of May off, and then Walker's going on his own tour.
Now, who all you got on that tour with him?
If it,
Is it just a
no,
promotional tour with just
no,
him,
no,
or
the first tour is a TSF tour. So Sancho gonna be there.
okay,
Sosa gonna be there. Peso, I think he's gonna be on tour with Maxo. But
okay?
everybody else is gonna be there. Like everybody on TSF is gonna be on the first tour. The second one is an actual promotional tour just for Walt.
How many days?
Iceman, Iceman, who your favorite TSF artist to work with, man? Who the easiest to work with in the studio?
Boy, you asked me a tall order, boy. I'm gonna answer the first question first though. Is the first tour is 33 cities.
Okay,
I got the list in my phone. So if I'll follow you on Instagram or whatever and then send it to you, or we'll just exchange
yeah.
contacts and I'll send you the whole list.
What I do to help you out with that is I will add a major to that tour to help build the fan base up,
Man, let's get it, bro.
and we'll
Like I
go
said,
from there.
I'm gonna send my contact to you right now. Just check your back channel.
Most definitely,
Yes, sir.
and,
Yes, sir.
we're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna get a major on that tour with you,
Man, let's
and
get it.
because this a very big thing, especially that signing you because I didn't know you was gonna sign them. Now I just thought you was gonna work with them, but
Nah. We signed him. We signed him, bro.
that's
We signed him. Yeah, he
that's
TSF business.
retarded right there.
Yeah, he signed him.
That's a blessing. That's a
Yeah, he
blessing on
signed it.
God's
He
side.
like, and it must be like a respect thing in Japan. Like he had like a, you know how they got the stamps where you could take the little rubber piece on the bottom and put it on the ink, and whatever's on the bottom of that rubber piece it transfers
Yeah,
over to the paper. Man,
yeah.
this man had I don't know, like I said again, if it's a cultural thing in Japan as far as respect, but he had it ready with him and he put it on top of his wrist and cut his wrist and he popped that motherfucker right on top of the contract, signed it in blood. Shit crazy.
Well, you know what,
Yes.
and that's how they do it overseas.
Yeah. That was crazy. I never seen that before. That was
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
I have had just from doing a lot of traveling. I have had a chance to see that quite a few times
Right.
in my lifetime. But yeah, I mean, if you've never seen it before, you'll be like, "What?" When you first see it, you're gonna be
Right.
like, "Fuck," you
Nah.
know.
I'm not gonna lie. It was dope. Like it was just dope. Like, but it was just unexpected. Like I'd never seen nobody do that before. That was
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
That was
It
crazy.
will take you by surprise. I agree with
Right.
that.
Right. Now, as far as like my favorite artist to work with in the studio, man, boy, you asked me a crazy question, man. Let's see. Favorite artist to work with in the studio. I mean, outside of Walt, man, you asked me a hard question, bro. Cause I Sancho is like probably like the easiest person to work with in the studio.
I thought that I would say that, you know what I'm saying? It
Yeah,
flows just so smooth, like it just come off the top of your
yeah.
head.
Me and him got a lot of stuff together. Like his last album, that Dripathon or Dripathon or whatever he called it. I produced like a lot of that album, and you know what I'm saying? Like as far as beat wise, you see what I'm saying? And then shit, me and Sosa got a lot of good shit together too. But as far as like everybody else, fuck, man, y'all be asking me some hard questions when I be popping into these rooms, bro. I don't want to say nothing crazy. Uh,
You can leave it at that, cuz it's all good.
Yeah. Cause you make me think too hard, bro. Nah, for sure.
They all doing their shit. Basically, that's what he trying to say. Niggas is all putting in work.
Let me ask you this right here, Iceman. Like, you know, TSF beats, man. That's what really set y'all apart from the rest of Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, how did you get with Sauce Walker? Like, how did you get your sound with Sauce Walker flow?
All right, look, you're gonna have to ask me one more time because this shit keep going in the matrix. So whenever y'all talk, it gets sped up.
I said the TSF sound. You know what I'm saying? The production
Right, right,
behind
right,
the production behind TSF. That's what really set y'all apart from the
right,
rest of Texas. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, how did your style of production get with Sauce Walker flow?
All right. So as far as like the story of how I linked up with bro, shit, I came fresh home from jail. You see what I'm saying? So I really didn't even know what the fuck I was doing at first. To be real. Like I kind of got thrown into the wolves. Like my first two beats that I made as far as like songs that were put out was Don't Understand on Sosa Man Sauce the World album and Send It To Me. Those were like my first two beats. You see what I'm saying? So I really only been making beats for like 5 years. So I don't know, bro. Like it was just a new sound. I don't know. Like it just worked. He just really believed in me so much that that's why he kept like I just got better by him believing in me. You know what I'm saying? To be real, like I really didn't even know how like as far as like to answer your question, like it's hard because I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing at first. So I didn't even know I had a sound for real. You see what I'm saying?
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, you definitely got a sound, bro. Your sound is definitely different. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even just in Texas, but like in the whole South. Period.
Man, I appreciate that, bro. Really, what I like to do with him is get him on them damn samples and make him rap. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Like when I hear that TSL stuff, man, it remind me like of how Zaytoven hit the South back, but like when he first hit the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's how like when I hear TSL music, that's kind of like what y'all put me in the mind of, kind of like a new era of that, because the sound just so different. It's fun music. Like y'all make a lot of fun music. You know what I'm saying?
You might have went in the Matrix.
All right, now I'm back. I had to take this fucking phone off the Wi-Fi. That's what was fucking up. Say it again, bro. My bad.
I said y'all sound. It remind me of like how when Zaytoven first hit the streets. You know what I'm saying? That was like a different sound for the South.
Right,
And
right,
y'all put me like in that same mindset. Like when y'all hit y'all sound is different. It's different than everything else in the South. It's actually different than everything else. Period. I mean, y'all make fun music. Like when y'all music fun is upbeat. Soft rapping about fun shit, you know what I'm saying? Soft Wood and
right,
Sancho, they have fun with their music, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different sound, you know.
right. Like I ain't like I said, as far as like looking up the producers, of course, like I felt like Zaytoven was the nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody got they pick of producers and everything else, but just how that nigga play the piano, bro. I used to watch videos of this nigga making beats for hours. You know what I'm saying?
I
Trying
agree
to
with
learn,
you on that one.
like
Zay
trying
is
to
that
figure
nigga.
out how to learn. I actually learned how to play the piano watching this nigga make beats.
Right. That's what's up.
You feel me? But as far as like the songs, like my best songs with Walk is when he actually rapping. Like we like the drip songs and the saucy songs that we do, them shits is cool. But as far as like the rap songs, like this new shit that we working on, the shit ain't got no drums on the songs at all.
What you mean about rapping?
Like, all right, so look at a song like Sauce Train Thin or like
That's what's up. Street gospel.
well, Sauce Train Thin or like what else I got with bro that got numbers? They Hurt, Family. No, not Family, because Family is different because he's storytelling. Word. Shit like that. Like those are like fun songs. The beat kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? Like it's up tempo, whatever. But then you get to like songs like Ghetto Gospel and Sauce Creed, where he actually telling stories, family. You trying to sit here and think like this nigga's freestyling all these songs back to back. How the fuck are you pulling all these stories out your head that fast, bro?
I see what you saying now. Cause
You feel me?
I job be trying to tell stories in my shit too.
Like, bro, this nigga, bro, we'll sit in the studio for like 4 hours, and this nigga will record 5 songs back to back, full stories though. And don't say the same shit twice, bro. How the fuck are you getting all these stories that fast, bro? Like in rhyming, like efficiently. Shit's crazy. Then we just
Oh,
signed
what's up?
Zanman too from DC. I don't know if y'all familiar with Zanman.
No, who's
Yeah,
that?
we haven't heard of him yet.
Man, y'all just wait. This nigga Zanman is crazy, bro. I think that's gonna be my new favorite artist to work with in the studio. Is Zanman.
Okay.
This nigga here, bro.
You ain't heard me yet.
I mean, shit, bro. You know, hey, we got to cross paths, fam.
Facts, facts.
It's one thing to listen to music, and it's another thing to actually work together in the studio.
Facts, facts.
Feel
So
me?
you say Walker don't he won't be writing that shit, bro?
Nah, this nigga Walk don't write shit.
Bro, I thought I
Nobody in
heard you say
TSF write
that shit.
anything.
Respect. I love that shit.
Don't
That's what
But
the
nobody
look,
fuck
write
I'm
shit,
talking
but
about.
look
Nigga,
though,
if
that
you got a
that ghetto
penny, you
gospel,
ain't winning, nigga.
that ghetto gospel, that shit sound like a freestyle, but that shit go crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
it
The
go
whole
hard as
song
But
is
hell.
it felt like
Shit
freestyle,
right
go
bro.
though.
crazy.
Hey, fam, I had to remake that beat 3 different times to make him rap on it, bro.
Oh, he won't fucking with it.
Nah, cause at first I had it a different way. Like that beat didn't sound nothing like how it sounded until I slowed that bitch down. You see what I'm saying?
That shit sound
That
like
whole like
straight
that beat
church
is
music,
actually in a
bro.
slower tempo than what it originally is.
Yeah,
It's
I
some
brought
shit
that
on
church
Fruity
feel.
Loops.
That shit.
Yeah. If any producers that's in this bitch, that gross beat, nigga, that shit is your best friend. You feel me?
All right, all right. Tell me about
That's the
Sada,
big
baby, man.
game.
Well, how is it like working with Sada?
Man, I got like 20 unreleased songs with Sada Baby, bro. Outside, like, and it's some shit that we put out that kind of flew up under niggas' nose. So, Peso got a song that I did on the House Arrest tape with
Nice.
him and Sada. Drippy got a song that he put out on his Drippy Iverson tape, I think it was, that I did with him and Sada. Then I got like 3, 4 other songs that's supposed to, like, one of the songs supposed to go on Ghetto Gospel. Me and June James made that beat. So that's going on Ghetto Gospel. And then I'm thinking I might just drop this project that I got with bro. But it's live though. Bro is dope. He dope. He is dope. And that's another nigga that freestyles all his songs too.
Sada don't write nothing either.
No, Sada don't write shit.
But see, I like writing. It's like I get my best when I write. I can't freestyle, bro. Like I
I
ain't. I'm
mean,
gonna
it
keep
just
it
You
band.
depends on
just
the
can't
setting.
freestyle. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I can't freestyle,
But
bro.
I
I
Hey,
I
don't
mean,
hey,
write
but
T
neither.
Fly.
You feel me?
you
I
got to
hate
think
writing
about it,
though.
Ray Ray. Like if you writing shit that's coming down to your mind and you penning it down, that's the same thing as a freestyle. The only thing is that you taking an extra step before actually bringing it to the microphone.
I got a
Okay.
question for both of y'all. What's harder, the hook or writing the verse?
A
Man,
hook.
the
The
hook
hook
is
for
where
me.
it's at.
All
Hey,
right,
you
Yeah.
T
can rap.
Fly,
You
what you
hey, you
got,
can
T
rap.
Fly?
You can rap 12 bars worth of bullshit. But if them 8 bars in that hook don't matter, that
Oh
song
me.
is trash.
Yes.
Hey, but
Yes.
look though, T Fly,
That's
which one
true.
easier
That
though?
is
Which
true.
one's easier, T Fly, the hook or the verse?
The
Well,
verse.
I'm most known for my
You a hook
choruses,
king.
so I fuck with the hooks is easy
I'm
as
about to say
fuck
you a
for
hook
me.
king. I'm all right. I'm
I
about to
mean,
say you a hook king.
when it come down to it, the hook is normally. I mean, you can take a 4 bar hook and loop it and make it 8 bars and have
Right.
your, or you can do the whole 8 bars and smash it. If you ask me the most important concept of the song, I mean, the hook stands out the most. But if your verse don't correspond with what's going on with that hook, then to me, you got a whack ass record. And I'm talking as an A&R right
Right. You know, I could dig that perspective too. It's just in the aspect of being in a club. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody's really paying attention to what the fuck you saying in the hook.
now. I
I
mean,
mean, in
when
the
you in the
verse.
club, they don't listen to the beat.
Well,
Most
yeah,
Right.
people
yeah.
don't listen to lyrics. They like if it's a party song, they gonna know the lyrics from that song because they heard it over and over and over again. Like
Right.
like like
And
like
it's that's why you gonna hear party records in the club. You feel
exactly,
me? That's
Right.
what
exactly.
that's so you gonna see motherfuckers saying them words in the club, bro. But they gonna bang party records. You
All
feel
day
me?
long.
It's all about party records.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Yeah, cause like a song like Dreams and Nightmares was really not intended as a party record. You feel me?
It's not energetic
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
as
it's
saying?
far
Like,
called
as far as being
it's
up tempo.
it
right, right,
has
right,
its
right, right,
own genre. It has its
right,
own
right, right,
genre.
right, 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 right.
You get what I'm saying? So it can't be named or duplicated. You get what I'm saying? Because it has its own genre. It
Well,
has
I ain't gonna lie, things are different out here in Houston. Like a motherfucker will play a Swisher House freestyle that's chopped and screwed, and everybody in the club will go crazy. It's different out here. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? You
See,
feel
I
me?
need to get down there then.
Yeah, bro, it's different. It's different out here.
Oh me, I need to come
Hey,
down there.
hey,
Shit,
look,
I
I
got a
heard
whole
this
bunch of
joint.
shit to chop and screw.
Can
Man,
I
come
can I
down
ask
here, bro.
for all the
I
artists
heard.
that's in here?
Oh, go ahead.
Have y'all ever had like writer's block? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Man, shit, I done had beat block before.
You said beat block?
Yeah, beat block. Throw the whole beat away.
Yeah,
Make a new one.
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Facts.
But as
I know
far
you
as
do
like,
this because I do it a lot. Start making the beat and then just put it to the side. Make like 15 beats uncompleted. Put it to the side. When somebody want it, you whip it out and you finish it up.
Like the new song that just came out with Walker and Sancho, that Gaza,
Right.
Texas. That flute melody is like over a year old.
Most definitely. I can feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is a year old. I just
I
made the drums more newer.
I got a song that I just produced for Twister. And the, actually that
That's
song is
hard.
about to go gold. I produced that song. I mean, I made that beat 9 years ago. Facts. So one thing about making music, music is ageless. Like some people could be, a lot of people will release a song amongst their peers and their friends,
oh God,
and then say
because
it's old, it's
I had a
old.
lot of songs that I had
Hmm.
dropped. When I had recorded Fireworks. I mean, when I had recorded Annie Are You Take 3, I had a lot of songs from Annie Are You Take 3 that we ended up putting on Fireworks. Like I had a song, the song that we gave to Kid Ink and Chris Brown, Show Me record, nigga, that was going on Fireworks, but it didn't make Fireworks because we was on some different shit at that moment. But shit, I thank God we put it in the cut because shit, you got Chris Brown and Kid Ink on that motherfucker. You feel me? So I mean, you a lot of songs are not ageless, but I do think that when you do let the record sit in the computer for a certain amount of time, you start getting bored with the record too.
That's why you're supposed to open up your mind and do other things. Then always come back and revisit it. You know, when I first got my white label deal with Empire, the first record, I mean, I produced a song on there that hit the Billboard, won number 6 on the Billboard, and I'm not gonna do no name calling. But anyways,
You
when
want
I
me to say
got
it for you?
when I got that when I got that deal, one of the first records I put out under Empire was 15 years old, and to this day I make about between 8 to 14 thousand every quarter on the publishing on this record. So there's no such thing as age with music. Music is ageless. Music is don't have no feelings. Like for example, when COVID-19 hit, everything else shut down except for entertainment, music and movies. When people happy, they want music. When they sad, they want music. When they have nothing else to think of, they want music. So during COVID-19 was gave every artist the chance to shine. And for those who didn't take advantage of that, then so be it. Everybody was in the house. Everybody wanted something to listen to. You're supposed to put your best foot forward and get that project out there. Somebody took something from some Cardi B said about coronavirus, and looped it and put a beat behind it and made $1 million on Spotify and pay her. So at the end of the day, what you do with your music is going to define you as a man. Like you got to have that I want to go get it attitude. A lot of these artists these days sit around and they make music for their family and their friends, and they get bored with their own. They don't get bored with the music. They get bored with their own sound, and that's not good.
I think with me, I think I
That
really
ain't never that ain't never a lie. Cause I done
Nah,
seen
that's
a whole
right.
bunch of niggas like, bro, you didn't even have to make that song last night. You only said her name cause she was there.
Right, right, right. Trying to
You
impress
feel me?
somebody. Hey, look,
Oh
y'all.
me.
Hey,
Who you think
Polo.
you tricking, nigga?
Hey, Polo. I followed you and I followed the house. I got to get up out of here and get back to work. T Fly. I got your connect. We gonna lock in. G Love. We gonna lock in. I just want to tell you
Already.
right quick, Fly, before I get up out of here, nigga. One of my most favorite songs you did was that Something She'll Do. That motherfucker hard as fuck, boy. You should have pushed that motherfucker as a single, bro.
Hey man, I appreciate it, boy.
No
Mm.
Let's
bullshit.
get
No
it in,
bullshit.
man.
Salute,
Nah, no
Iceman.
Let's
bullshit.
go.
One love, y'all.
One
Have a blessed
love.
day, bro. I'm
Salute.
up
Hey,
out of here.
Iceman,
One
make
love.
sure
Hey,
you tap in with me too.
Nah, it's for
y'all,
sure, for sure. I followed you
and
just now.
I'm
All
gonna hit
right.
your line
hotel
in a
tub,
minute,
Hey,
Iceman.
I got a question for you guys.
You should
and the
have mine here too,
hotels,
bro.
and the
All right, send them
hotel
up, Polo.
fest.
I'm
Y'all,
locked in with you, bro. I'm following the
All
house.
right, I
hey,
appreciate
look,
it.
100.
y'all good. Bring the whole gang back. Y'all
Send
welcome.
them up,
I
brother,
have a
man. I
quick question for
appreciate you.
y'all, if that's cool.
Already.
Salute.
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 Hey, let me
Hello.
That
get a
again?
reset
I
real
have a
quick,
I have a quick
moderators.
question for you guys.
Hey, what's going on, man? You rocking with the Polo game, man, the number one club on Clubhouse for the South. You know what I'm saying? Follow Polo, follow all the moderators, follow the greenhouse up at the top. We got DJ G Love in here. We got T Fly in here. We want to give them many thanks and appreciation for coming to visit us today. And we just kicking about the music industry, man. We got T Fly and G Love in here chopping it up, giving us some knowledge, and we appreciate it. Y'all go ahead and get back to that.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
No, I just had a quick question for y'all. I mean, because I know y'all some like y'all all. I mean, everyone in here seems like they got some love and passion for some music and shit. I just started making beats maybe about 3 months ago. And I mean, I just wanted to know what are some of y'all takes on young producers actually getting into the game. I mean, my beats is pretty hard, but I just wanted to know like what type of like input you guys may have, and then also if y'all open to it, maybe I can share like one or two just to get y'all thoughts. See even if I have the chance. I haven't really shared my shit with nobody, but to my taking, they really dope.
G Love, you
First
wanna
of
go?
all, what kind of beats are you making?
To be nah,
R&B,
to be
hip
honest with
hop,
you.
East
To be honest
Coast,
with you,
West
I'm
Coast?
from LA. I'm from Compton, but to be honest with you, I've been a DJ since I was like for the like past like 10 years. So I try to like actually just make beats that I could feel like a hit. And so like I've actually like I said I just made a beat. Like while I was talking to you guys right now, I just finished up a beat. It's kind of like an R&B swag to it, and I was just like, oh, this shit came out cool, but I ain't never been in a platform where I just wanted to share it with nobody yet. So it was just like, okay, well, I hear everybody talking about music. I would love to just share like, 2 or 3 tracks, maybe like 10 seconds, 15 seconds of each one, and just to get some thoughts and see what people think, you know what I'm saying? Get that outside source to see even if I got a chance or maybe, just continue it as a
I
hobby.
mean, lay it on us, bro. Lay it
Facts. Let
on
us
us.
hear
Let
it.
us
You
hear.
got a lot of artists in here.
All right,
Let us hear.
so here go one right here. I did this one last night, and then I'm gonna play the one I did this morning. Here we go. So that's one right there. Here go another one. This one I just finished.
I'm liking this one already.
Most definitely.
The
Now
So
let me
that's
let me ask you a very important question.
talk to me.
Are you playing live or are you using MIDI chords?
Well, most of these beats have been made off of Fruity Loops. I mean, I can't even tell you all the logic behind it all. I just really like literally, I picked it up maybe November.
I was just sitting in my room, and I was like, man, I'm gonna try to make a beat. So I just started going on YouTube, and this is just all off of like freehanding and just kind of like working with like people that I know that know, like, sometimes I might need help. So I tap into some of my
Okay,
boys who are producers, and they just like will
right.
help me out, figure shit out. But this is all like
What
kind of.
what MIDI controller are you using?
I work with one, but I really just use Fruity Loops, to be honest with you.
So you're playing keys on the keyboard?
Yeah.
I mean, to get them kind of keys on the keyboard, bro. I mean, I ain't
That
saying it
shit
can't be
dope.
done, but it's kind of it sound good, but it's kind of shocking to get that sound from a keyboard. Hitting hit
That
the chord progressions. Is
Yeah,
what I'm
just
listening to.
everything that like even this beat right here, this was done from one. This is like my first little sample I did.
Okay.
That motherfucker slap right there.
I can tell you from California.
Oh, hood. Hey,
yeah, that bitch snap right there. You need a
hey,
hook
start
right
that
there.
Yeah,
back.
that's nice.
You need a hook right there.
Hey, start
Hold
that
on,
back.
hold on. Fly. You
Yeah.
don't like that beat, Fly?
Hey, didn't you hear me just say something? I said, look, start that
Damn,
back.
start that back. Yeah, yeah,
Most definitely.
yeah. Yeah, that bitch slap.
Oh, hood. Hey,
That bitch
I'm gonna
slapping
shoot you
for
my
real.
Off
email,
the
folks.
flap.
Send me that motherfucker, man.
All
That
right, I'll
that,
send
that
it
bitch
over.
slapping for real.
Off the
Thank you.
That
I
motherfucking
bit,
flap.
appreciate it.
and then that first beat that you got, I got another artist that we're about to drop. Her name is Tavy on the R&B tip. Bro, you finna work. DM both of us your information.
Bro,
All
not
right,
And,
even just
cool.
that. The
this,
second beat,
this, I mean, you can thank Polo and
Hey,
them for this.
hey, I just
Period.
That's
sent you
Man,
my
what's
I
up.
email
salute
right
That's
now,
y'all.
what's up,
nigga.
man.
That's what we
All
do in the
right.
Neighborhood
network,
Crip, send me
man.
that beat. I'm in the studio. My studio in my crib, so
All
I
right, I'll
knock
Facts.
that
send it right
shit
over.
out in the next 2 hours.
What
You heard
happened
me?
when you come to the Polo gang? Anything can happen.
yo,
Anything
the
can
second
happen,
beat he
man.
played,
Oh
Y'all
God.
that
extra
jump was
out.
hard,
Hey,
yo.
that
That
young
second
nigga.
beat.
Hey, how old is you, cuz?
I'm 32.
Ah, yeah, you
Most
2 years
definitely.
younger than me.
But
Shit, I thought you
he
was
prime
young.
time
See,
right
that's
Hey,
now, bro.
another
He
question.
prime time right now. He
T
prime time
Fly.
right now.
Hey, T Fly, man. But we'd have been in the same scene multiple times. I done booked you for events in the IE and everything. We just did. You was just I was just low key behind the scenes, man. So
Man, that's
we've been
good.
on.
It's a
So you saying
blessing,
you
man.
work as a
Send me that
promoter?
beat though. Don't you
Yeah,
forget, man.
I work in Hollywood. I'm a producer, promoter. I'm a DJ too. So
You ever did
um,
something at the academy?
say that again.
Have you ever did something at the academy?
Nah, I haven't.
Okay,
Nah,
well
I got
what?
my own theater, and
No,
just to let
I said that because you're about
Just
to.
to let y'all know too, I run my own theater. I'm a R&B and hip hop exclusive. I got a venue in Orange County where I'm hip hop and R&B exclusive. So I throw live events, concerts. I'm working on putting some events and stuff together too. So if you know any artists, when you are traveling through LA and you need a venue, please tap in with me. It fits over 1,000 people. It's a beautiful venue.
Bro, you know the Super Bowl is there on the 13th, right?
Yes, sir.
And you know I'm a national. Well, you probably don't know, but besides being an A&R and a producer and a DJ, a jack of all trades, I'm also a national promoter.
Honestly, I didn't know that. So
So
That
I
nigga
I'm
rock
actually
definitely
did.
tapped
arenas.
in.
So what I'm saying is, I have 3 Super Bowl parties going on down there already. I still have 6 more artists I got to get venues for.
Okay, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's do it. I'm
You
DJ
know
T
what?
Love, I know the Polo gang invited to your parties, ain't it?
All day long, shit VIP with the
Oh,
bottles. Fuck you
that's
mean?
what's up. That's
Er,
what's up.
Open up.
Gang
Yeah,
gang.
gang.
Gang gang,
Period.
straight up.
It ain't no sense in guessing it.
Hey,
Go ahead and run. Go ahead and run that last track back though, because I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
run that jump back.
and, and, and
Run that
I
joint
got
back.
this. I got this
Hey,
one
run
too.
that beat though. For
All
real.
right,
Good T want that jump.
I
Cause I'm
got.
about
No,
to hop
the
off
last
of
one, the
here.
one you just played. Run that bitch back.
All right, got you.
Man, this shit's sick. Gotta kill this beat, man.
That's a hit.
Thanks.
That is a hit.
Nice. I see the drop. Bro.
Nigga, I'm dancing on red. I'm in the kitchen dancing.
That shit hard.
Yeah, give you that vibe.
No, I like that. Nigga, I better call my wife downstairs and dance with me, nigga. What you talking about?
Yeah, and then T Fly, I got another one that I think you would like on some tropical shit. Like this is like I was looking for somebody to get off on this one, like during the springtime. This be the last one I share, but this one is like it's also like like on some type of island shit. It's cool. I fuck with it.
Top 40.
I like the other one better.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
that was more on the top
Like the
45.
freestyle.
And you know what, bro?
I like that
Yeah.
You
game too.
you not gonna know how cold your beats are and how they really sound until someone put vocals
Yeah,
on them.
I learned that
Yeah,
shit too, man.
For real. So let me ask you this: how are you protecting yourself right now?
man. Like I said, it's been something that I just learned, so it ain't even something like I ain't even really thought too far ahead because it's like I said, this is you guys are. This is honestly
Bro,
my first time
spend
even
fifty
playing with you
dollars and
guys.
get your ass capped. Spend fifty
Okay,
dollars and get like today, if you
okay,
could.
So what is
okay.
that? What is that? Cause I jive fucked up though. I ain't even stunt. I put out a mixtape on Lamb. You know what I'm saying? It won't copywritten and none of that shit, bro. I just threw it out there because there's a lot of pressure on me on my neck.
Okay,
Motherfuckers.
we gonna go over copyright and publishing. Those are two different entities for what?
Okay.
A copyright is something that your recording software would do the day you start the project.
Okay.
Whether it was Pro Tools, Cakewalk, GarageBand, no matter what you're using, the day you start that project, your DAW is gonna copyright that for you. The back in the day used to be the poor man's copyright, just mail it to yourself and don't open it.
That's what I was
These
thinking.
days, it's just create the project, because what happens is that DAW is gonna timestamp it, and that's all you need is that timestamp.
Oh.
Now, when it comes to putting your music out to the world, and if you're trying to get a few dollars off of it, even if you're just trying to get your little YouTube money, you ain't got a major distributor. You at least want to have your BMI or your ASCAP. Me personally, I'm more lean towards ASCAP because they more on it than BMI.
Because I got to be on my account.
Yeah, so if you got a BMI, your publishing is protected. What you have to do is you have to start reporting that stuff through BDS. Do you know what BDS is?
No, what's that?
I'll send you a link. I call them the music police,
Okay.
Yeah, they
basically.
show you BDS don't lie to you, bro. They tell you where your spins is, where you at, how many people is playing it in Chicago
Yeah.
and wherever.
If
You
you
need
want your
that.
check, you
Hey,
gonna
send me
talk to
that link too,
BDS.
DJ Love. DJ G Love.
BDS
Send that link too.
BDS give their information to ASCAP and BMI. So they are the ones who report to those companies.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm learning something.
See, you got a lot of artists that won't tell the beat producer, like, yeah, check, when a producer like, man, I only got paid this as an advance, why I'm not getting, and they won't tell the nigga because they don't want the nigga to know because they getting all that bread. They gonna accumulate
Yep,
all that bread.
sure is.
So when you jump into this business, you need to know shit like that because, like he said, BDS, they the homie. They gonna let you know, like, look, such and such just got a check for 100,000. She owe you, blah blah blah
This
blah
right
blah.
here. And wait a minute, Fly. Don't forget about Sound Exchange either.
Oh yeah, I just got a code check from Sound Exchange.
Telling
Did the
you.
thing
But see,
People,
that's why
what
I
people don't
fucked up at
understand is
though.
these checks come from different entities. You're not going to get a check just from ASCAP.
right.
You feel me? Or you ain't gonna get a check just from your distributor. You're gonna get checks from different entities, and as long as your music is checked in and you upload and you gave them the right information that you need, you protect it. I mean, for me, I wish somebody, I want somebody to sample my shit and use it. I'm not gonna even stop them right away. I'm gonna let them blow it up as much as they could. And if that bitch hit the billboard or they make it more than $100,000, I'm gonna come and get my piece. But until then, they can play with
Man,
it.
I'm not saying nothing until 5, 6 years later. Go ahead, dance on that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
Hold on, wait a minute, T Fly. You trying to do what Rocco did to Future?
Man, hey, look, hey, sometimes you just need to shut your mouth and let God do what
And
He
let it
doing.
go.
You feel me?
See,
Cause ain't
see,
none of us the man. That nigga's the man. You know what I'm talking about? So I let him handle it. You know what I'm talking about? But when it's time for me to go, and I'm gonna be like, look, hey, we need to look at this. And
And the only
whatever.
way you're going to be able to do that is if you reserve your stems. If you don't reserve your
Yeah,
stems, you
yeah.
ask out
Keep your. I was just about to say that. Make sure you keep a hard drive. Make sure you don't leave your sessions at no nigga studio.
at
Make sure
all.
that you see. It's different with my vocals or something. If a nigga try to sing my song, I already know my how I talk. You don't even talk like this, and
Right.
that's T Fly. That's that's all me. Come on, man. So that that's not there here nor there. What I'm trying to tell you as an up and coming producer is to, man, make sure you keep your stems to them sessions, bro. Bounce
Yeah.
out all them, bounce out all them shits as audio
As soon
files,
as you
bro.
done, as soon as you done,
As soon
don't
as
even
you
walk
done, bounce
off.
them shits out as audio files, and you will never have to worry about nobody taking anything from you. Because why? I got the shit to prove it. Here go the date that I did it. This is the date. This is all right. That's the same exact pattern that he's using. This is my kick. This is my snare. This is woo woo woo. And guess who the judge gonna say gonna win? You,
You.
yeah, I fucked up. I fucked up when I put my gangster rape out that life album out.
bro.
I didn't really do none. I think, bro, it was I ain't know I can rap like the way I rap until everybody started stepping on my neck, and then I had people talking like he ain't gonna put no song out. He did it. So I just kind of try to prove a point to certain motherfuckers, and that's probably why I think I fucked up at proving a point to certain motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I went through the same thing with Mustard. I let Mustard put his tag over a lot of my beats.
Yeah,
And that was crazy because Mustard took all that credit from
No,
you.
he didn't.
He did that.
He couldn't take no credit.
I'm
Look,
talking about
see,
as far as having him
for
stamp it.
24 hours, that's the only one. Or like this deed, them the only two. But everything on fireworks, that's done. It states that it's done with me and him. So if I wanted
Got
to
you.
put out, like, I can put out fireworks right now and make money off of it. But I'm just
Real
not
talk.
no, I'm not no foul nigga. You feel me? I'm not
So
no. I
you
believe that
saying you
we
retained your masters?
basically, man, come on. I got all the stems. Mustard no don't play with me like that. He already know what kind of dude I am. But and that's like just verbally, street wise, music wise, all that. Like, but it ain't no smoke with him. I'm just saying, like, for me to have let him do that, and like right now, I'm not gonna put out fireworks on iTunes or Apple Music or none of that until we have a sit down as young men and figure out, like, all right, this the best way. Both camps gotta agree on the same thing. You gotta agree to my stuff, and I gotta agree to your stuff. So it's
Right.
not taken away from him. It's not gonna beat me over the head. We both gonna win and actually be able to feed our families. I could sell fireworks 5 years from now. They still gonna be talking about fireworks. Anytime, anytime Mustard ever make another hit song again, they always start tagging me. Fireworks is the best. Fireworks is the best. Fireworks, fireworks. Let's do fireworks too. If we do fireworks too, then come on. So you question yourself and ask yourself, why isn't fireworks two out? Why didn't they do fireworks two? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
it has to be something that to where either because we all get in the lab and we do our thing. And I've always believed that ain't nobody fucking with me because I'm in my own lane. I don't do R&B. I do flying beat. So when motherfuckers was like, "Oh, I'm the king of R&B," why you think I ain't start singing none of that shit?
I wanted you to do a song. Fly. I wanted you to team up with Jack and do a song. Y'all would have been sick, bro, on the
I
track
mean,
together.
I'm cool to work with anybody. My thing is just like this. It's just like a fight. You get what I'm saying? Hello?
Most definitely.
Yeah, it's just like a fight. Floyd ain't gonna do no fight unless you take that blood test. Now I ain't
Right.
saying to get a song with T Flyers, you gotta do a blood test and shit. What I'm saying
It's got to be
is
official.
right. Everything gotta be official because I don't have no time for you saying that my camp took more or you took or I. It's come on.
But see, those negotiations get done in the beginning, and those negotiations shouldn't get done without your lawyer presence. Like I wouldn't even talk to you about spending no money with you if you didn't reach out to your entertainment lawyer. And because it's like there's literature in these contracts that the average man would not understand, and there's literature in some of these
See,
contracts that the
that's
damn
what I'm trying to
attorney don't
tell you.
understand.
In order to
That's why I
get a
let my
song with T Fly, you gotta
Salute
sign
to the
my
room.
contract. Fuck what
Salute,
my lawyer
salute.
talking about.
salute.
Fuck what the entertainment talking about. If you want a song with T Fly, I have my own contract to where if you don't sign it, then we not doing no record together. And that's
Right,
cool. You go do your thing. But when you want a record with T Fly, these still things right here is what you gonna have to sign to. And that's
facts.
just what we go off of. I don't deal with no because I hate the middleman type shit. The lawyer work for you. You get what I'm saying? My lawyer gonna ask me, do you like that? All right, I'm telling you like this, we should do it like this, but I got the last end of the call. You get what I'm saying? I got the last say so. So since
Right.
I recognize that at the age of 23, you get what I'm saying? I've always had a contract. So a lot of these niggas that did records with me, they know that I could either put, but I don't be worried about that because I believe that God, God, bro. I'm born and raised in the church. I'm trying to tell you, like I believe
Ditto.
in,
Ditto.
people can't really touch my anointing. So, and God's hardest challenge go to his toughest kids. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't really care about all of that. As long as I'm cool, my family can, they straight, my kids is good, my mom's is good. I'm good. My job and my obligation is to keep going in there and leaving it all in that booth. That's it.
And one thing I want to say to every artist that's on here that's going like if you don't own your own studio, for one, you can. It's easy. You can afford it. Right now, these days, you can have a studio in your crib and it'll be better than a $20,000 studio that they was using in the '90s and less the equipment. So that's important for one to start attracting your own vocals because you record yourself don't mean you have to mix yourself. You can send them stems out and get them mixed for
I
you.
don't even know how to
For
record
one.
myself in the studio
Yeah,
alone.
but
For
see, look,
two,
I'm gonna but go on YouTube. YouTube will show you, and then look, check this out. It's so sick to where, like, I had a whole budget to, when you sign to a major company, they give you a budget to go record these songs.
right.
And guess what I told
And
them?
you can do it yourself and put that money in your
Right,
pockets.
wait. This was the whole thing. How I got the whole stack. This is what I'm trying to tell you. How I got the bag. I'm like, nigga,
Right.
I'm not recording at these studios.
Not
Like,
at
this
all.
my nigga, I'm gonna record my shit at my house. They like, how you gonna record at your house? Cause T Fly know how to. Everybody that was in the meeting was like, yeah, T Fly record. He recorded this. Let's hear the songs. All right. Well, did he record this D song? Yeah, he recorded that, and he did the radio version too. Oh, well, did he? Who recorded the 24 hour? Well, T Fly recorded that too. Uh, uh. So who else recorded? Nobody records him. So how do you record? I put the mic right there. I've
Right.
been doing that. I've been doing that before I was ever even known. You
See,
feel me?
one thing Fly saying he understand and he understood, and this for every artist and beat maker in this room right now, is that your sweat equity is priceless. You can't put a number on it because the hard work that you put in for yourself is for you to set that number of what you think you're worth. If you don't know your worth, then you shouldn't try to be negotiating with nobody at all. Period. And if you're gonna go into a recording session, for example, if you come to my studio right now and record a song with me, I can be an asshole and record that song with you, send you on by your way, make that song down, and have your masters still in my database, or I can erase your shit. What you want to do when you go to a studio session with anybody is always have you an external hard drive and make sure that they are dumping and recording onto your hard drive, not theirs. And when they leave to go through their session and their shit to look with you to make sure that they deleted and removed everything because you don't want to leave your masters nowhere at all.
Right,
It's too
right,
dangerous.
right.
So well, shit, I fucked
That's
up
why
around
I'm
the
like,
whole board
man,
then.
they
Say it
had to
again.
cut me a check to record at my own house, bro. How that sound?
I fucked
How
up
that
around the
sound?
whole board then. I mean,
How
I
that?
literally
Yeah.
I
That's
literally
how I
just
got some of the equipment that I got right now. Anytime I go to work with an artist right now, like, or I just wrote I wrote like damn near like 6 or 7 records with Ray J. That's my big bro. I love Cut to Death. And you know what Cut asked me? He like, man, what you need? I pay for whatever studio time. I'm like, look, bro, you want these records done at this amount of time, this amount of time? Give me this equipment right now. And he already know that I got equipment, but I just love getting more new equipment. You know, I'm talking about some new speakers, some new cables, some new, that get my juices going. You get what I'm saying? That
So
make me
what you
want to
saying,
turn
Fly?
up.
As soon as the MPC Touch came out, you wanted it.
Man, come on, man, knock it off, man. Come on, I got shit in here, like nigga. I got shit in here that ain't even been open yet. That's how
Real
sick that
talk.
I am.
so
I
so
got yes, I got shit that I can put on eBay right now, but my grandma always taught me like you work hard for these things. You wanna keep those things and probably you shit. It might be one of these things I might put in the screen or something or in a glass box or something and save it for my son. And my son's starting to get on the drums now. My son's starting to come into his own with playing the drums. My daughter's starting to sing. You know, and I'm just watching them start doing more music. So this shit might, start messing up here and there for me just going off on it. But I got 2 more motherfucking rigs that they can go crazy on. You know what I'm talking about? That's status. That's what a nigga need to be on.
so I fucked around the whole board.
That's
Like I
that's
said,
that's wealth. That's wealth. So that's wealth, and that's like, nigga, you got your own studio. That's your own business. You get what I'm saying? My son probably might not recognize it when he's young, but I'ma show him like, nigga, that's your own business. You got your own setup. You get what I'm saying? I didn't have that when I was younger. I had to go out there and get it out the mud, which I was happy that my dad and them didn't just hand over shit like that to me. I had to go work for my shit. My parents is hard workers, and so just to be able to say like, man, I can put this equipment up for my son or my daughter, these mic stands, these mics. I got mics, cords, all type of shit. I got like 3, 4 drum sets. It's crazy. From me just not taking money all the time. You get what I'm saying? Niggas fuck up by taking. I think when niggas stop taking so much money and understand the game, niggas will have a lot of leverage. A lot of leverage. Make them niggas get you some equipment, bro.
I mean, it ain't even all about just getting the equipment, man. It's all about that. It's with me at least. It's more of a trust level of knowing who I'm dealing with. Because if I'm dealing with somebody who just ain't got their shit right in their own personal life, and they want to be an artist, I don't care how cold they are. I won't work with them because they're not together as a man or a woman.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
I
one
feel
thing.
I feel what you saying, love. On God. I see what you saying, G Love. But what I'm saying is, like you said at first, if you ain't got your own studio,
You
then
losing.
you ain't really trying to do no music.
huh? No, don't
You
say
can
that.
You
Don't say
you
that.
can record off an iPad. It's niggas how you think niggas do songs in jail right now?
bro.
So if
You
a
these
nigga in jail can get a little app on his phone, you mean to
But that's how
tell
I
me,
start recording though. That's how I
right,
start recording
Man, it's
myself. I
so easy
record
to
myself on the
record from home.
phone.
man,
That's how
it's
I
so
do it
easy to
too.
record. You just
You can
looking
get a
at
mic
shit
for six.
like,
I got a mic
man,
off of Amazon for $65, and then I
um,
downloaded this software called Audacity. All you gotta do is put the beat in, push record, and send the
bro,
stems to whoever
this
mix and
this
masters.
gonna
It's
make
that
all y'all laugh.
simple.
This gonna make all y'all laugh. I started on a shit called Acid. Now I don't know if y'all know what
acid
acid
is
is,
horrible.
but
Acid is horrible, bro.
when you
Acid
do
made by
songs,
Sony.
wait, hold on. When you do songs off of acid, you gotta understand that everything is gonna be playing out of the left side of the speaker.
Oh hell yeah. Facts.
I said, what the fuck? Come on, man. I'm trying to
Yeah,
sound cool.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm
Because
talking about?
when acid first started off, they only did mono, bro. They
Right.
weren't doing stereo recordings.
No, yeah, mono at first, and then but then you gotta think about it. See, you probably had that first one. I
What's
probably
the name
had
of
my
that one again?
acid.
Acid. It's made by Sony.
How
Right.
you spell it?
ACID.
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was a dude.
But the best free DAW out there to record on right now, I
Hey,
mean,
hold on.
depend, if you're using a
Excuse me.
PC, the best free DAW out there to record on right now, and they've been around for about 25 years, and they the only, as a matter of fact, they was around before Pro Tools. Pro Tools copied them as far as the DAW wise go. As a matter of fact, George Clinton made them real big back in the days when he was doing funk, which is Cakewalk. You can get Cakewalk by Bandlab free, and you get all, and they have a ton of VSTs you can get for free too. See, once you learn how to use your VSTs, that's gonna change the whole dynamics of recording.
Yeah, that's what I started on Cakewalk. Yeah, you brought something back then. Yeah,
Bro,
Cakewalk was before everything.
I still use Cakewalk to this day. The
Hey,
last song I recorded that's right now is
scandalous.
still gold record. I recorded on Cakewalk. You can master Red Book standing on Cakewalk now.
And niggas really out
Cake-
here
I ain't
trying
even
to
gonna
get
hold you. I'm
me.
a Pro Tools guy, man.
Cakewalk,
I don't,
64 track.
I done set up there with Pro Tools so long, like man, I know that shit like the back of my head, nigga.
Most
God,
definitely, most definitely. I mean, Pro Tools is pretty much industry standard. But the thing about it is, if you know your DAW and you know how to if you know how to mix music and you're a great engineer, it don't matter what DAW you use. You're
exactly.
going to be able to produce your sound,
Right,
no matter
right.
what DAW you use, because
Yeah.
everything has a stop, a play, a record, a running back, a cut, a splice. You know,
And see, you didn't have that back in the days. Niggas
no,
had
you
to do
didn't,
the whole song straight through.
and then go back and overdub it.
Right. And you
See,
couldn't
see,
fuck up.
But see, that's how.
but see, fly. I'm saying a majority of the people that's probably in this room right now haven't been recording as long as me and you.
Hell nah, bro. Look, listen to me. I literally just started this music thing. I want to say like 3 years ago. Doing it solo. 3 years
So
ago,
you
doing
still
it
the
solo.
baby, and so you still the baby and coming into recording, bro. Because I feel like when you really, because when you recording, you're not just recording to record yourself. You're recording to learn your sound.
Yep.
Like you
Yeah.
gotta
Exactly.
find your sound.
That's a fact, cause shit, I'm 26 and shit. I've been recording. My first time I recorded was 13. And T Fly not lying, my nigga. When we used to go to the studio at that age, it wasn't really like how niggas punch in now or niggas go to the studio. Niggas is going straight in and niggas hitting that double with it. Like that's how we used to do when I was coming up. So you right.
Right.
Like
That's
as
that.
I got older though, as I got older, my style, you know what I'm saying? I started figuring out my style and shit. Cause you know, some niggas be thinking they hot, they go to the studio for 2, 3 years. Nigga make a couple good songs and be thinking he hot, but then I noticed too, when you go to certain studios, niggas will tell you like, nah, bro, that's not how you do it, my nigga. Redo that. Say this like this and say this like that. So I noticed like, damn, my nigga, it's niggas out here that's been doing music for 3, 4 years and thinking they really the shit. But then when they go sit down with a Dr. Dre or something, he like, nah, my nigga, that shit is
Man,
whack,
look,
bro.
the best thing that I can give, the best advice I can give to a nigga that's coming in this shit, trying to do his thing, don't have nobody around you when you trying to make your sound. Cause it's gonna be a lot of people that say, yeah, that don't sound good, but it sound good to me. Only thing you gotta do is fix
Stick
the
with it.
sound, make it sound better. You get
Facts.
what I'm
Re-
saying?
And,
I
and
think when
and and if you can't do it, find you a trustworthy engineer that's been
right,
doing it for a very long time to help you. And don't just let them do it. Ask them, can you set in a session with them?
See, that's my problem. I need to go sit in the studio, bro. Like I need to sit, cause like I said, bro, I ran into writer's block. Like I haven't been writing, I haven't been rapping, and the last song I put out was Headshot, and that's been a while. You know what I'm
So Ray
saying?
Ray, why you got writer's block? What gave you the is it like do you need to go to the club and see what the atmosphere like? Like what is it?
Um, I mean, see, I suffer from depression. You know, I wrote a song about that. I dropped that too. It's like I really can't explain it, bro. It's just like I hear a beat and it don't come to me. Or I really can't explain it, bro. It's just like sometimes I be like, I need to go ahead and rap some, or I need to go ahead and do something. Then sometimes I just don't want to. I don't know, bro. Just don't
No,
want to do.
What
I know
you have
what
to
I know
do
what you is.
is
I'm gonna tell you right. This is what it is, bro. Because
go
I
ahead.
go through that shit sometime. Like what you do is, bro. You gotta find a beat that's for you. It's like this. You're not gonna catch no African. You know what I'm saying? Dancing to a Mexican quinceañera song. You gotta find what moves your soul. You got to find what moves your soul. You know what I'm saying? You might like beats move our soul. So like sometimes we hear a beat, we not gonna fuck with it. We might be like, I got writer's block, but it's really not that. You gotta find something to move your soul. Like I said, you're not gonna catch no Mexican, my nigga, listening to African music that don't move his soul. So you
You
gotta find what move your soul as an artist, and that's where the writer's
right.
block come
You
from.
right, you right too, bro. Cause I had listened to. I was on YouTube night for last, and I was and a beat just came on, and I just started
Niggas
writing.
start
You know what I
spitting
mean?
to
Start
that shit,
rapping to
huh?
it.
But this,
Yeah, you know what I'm
this
saying.
is
But
another thing,
see,
bro.
that's how I fell off.
Right.
That's how I fell off with the group I was fucking with too.
Yeah,
Like
and check it
it
out,
was
fam.
some song.
Right, and just get in the microphone and spit it. You don't have to
Yeah.
write it, block. Just get in the microphone and rap, bro. Don't try to write it.
But I can't. For some reason, when I get into like when I do a freestyle, to me that shit sounds stupid as a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Put it
And
on the track.
everybody else will like it. No, I
Put it on
have
the
did it.
track.
I have freestyle on tracks and I heard it, and I go back and hear songs I actually sat down and wrote. You know what I'm
But
saying
Ray, you gotta remember
to my
Fly,
freestyle.
a freestyle is not
Fly.
made to
Let me
go
ask
all
you
the
a
way
question,
through.
man.
You supposed to punch in, like you supposed to take certain shit, cut certain shit off. Okay, I like that right here, and go back in. It might take you
Cut
like
it and
5 minutes.
punch it in,
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
Hey,
See me.
let me ask you a question, Fly. I don't mean to cut y'all off, but this is on the same subject. How many hooks that you did, Fly, that you didn't write?
Let me see.
No, he on the phone. He on the phone. He on the phone. He on the phone. We can see it
Well,
right
well,
now.
well, well. With me, I wrote like two, three. I got a. I came my phone. My this phone I got is charging up right now. It's got everything in it. It's acting stupid, so I really can't tell you. But when I come up with certain shit, like I might find a beat. See, I have problems with doing hooks. You know what I'm saying? So I hit my homeboy Sosa up. He the hook maker. So I hit him up and he make the hook. So all the hooks, I say I made at least like three of them out of all the hooks. You know what I'm saying? For
Okay.
me, and that's
Now,
another
what the
question I
hook
got,
gonna be?
huh?
Nah, I was thinking of that song when you said the hook. What the hook gonna be? I don't need no hook for this beat, so I'll be thinking when niggas do hooks, niggas really don't. A lot of niggas don't even write they hooks, so I'm gonna keep it big.
Mm-hmm. See, when I go in the studio, I know you know how niggas go in the studio, they'll rap, stop, then they'll punch back in, rap, stop, punch back in. I don't do that. I go in, you throw the beat on, I rap the hook. If I made the hook and I know the hook, I rap the hook, then I go straight in
You,
with my verse.
you know,
I don't
most
do
rappers
nothing
these
else.
days is freestyling like Sada Baby. I don't know if you listen to him, but he'd tell you, bro, I freestyle most of my shit. A nigga literally have a mixtape with like 20 songs and literally like 17 of them freestyles. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got a
Hey,
question for
Kelly.
y'all real quick. Yeah, first off, I want to say, California, you right. Sada, he don't write nothing down. He just go in there, get the talking shit, and put it together. But my next thing is, so I got something, like I'm doing my intro right for my YouTube channel, and I got a beat, and I do have a beat, and I want to put some, I, I got somebody talking, and I want to put them on the beat, like put the beat, then them talking type shit. Um, so I gotta download one of them things y'all be using, or can I just regularly do that on my Photoshop? I mean my
Not to put you off, King. What you do is take the audio, drop it in the sampler. That way, it move on the beats per minute, and then after that, you should be able to plug it in with the actual audio you using as far as the track. I'm sitting
okay,
here observing a lot of everything, man. And what T Fly was talking about is a lot of it was ADAT. So as much as that ADAT costs, you can't go back in there doing all of them repunches and all that because that ADAT costs a lot of money back then. But as far as what you talking about, King, man, just drop it in your either a sampler or whatever you
Or whatever
use.
DAW he using.
Yeah, so just drop it in the sampler and then add it to the MIDI. I mean, add it to whatever audio you use it, and then just make sure the beats per minute match up. That way,
Well, hold on. First of all, are you trying to insert it into the beat, or are
right,
you
like
just trying to insert it on top of the beat?
okay, yeah, that's a good question too. I wanted to kind of put it like in the beat, like okay, I got the beat right, and I'm doing my intro for my YouTube
And you
channel.
want to
So
be in the beat.
right, I want the person talking
Then
like in the
the way
beat.
Famo just explained it is the way you would do it. If you want to put it on the beat, it would be a different way process of way to do that because you don't want to do that way. If that song
Uh,
still has to be mixed again, but if you're
right.
trying to get in the beat, then I would take Famo's suggestion and do it that way. Most definitely.
Okay. So you said put it
Because
in a sampler?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to, just get it across to you, man. It's
Yeah, most definitely.
added as if it was an instrument. You know what I'm saying? So when you play it back, it's actually part of the beat. So once you mix it down, it'll be one time you mix it down versus two separate audios. You got to try to marry
Right.
together. You know
And
what
and
I'm
Right. So
Yep.
saying?
how do I do that though? Like how do I what
You
do
can
I got to
simply just,
download?
I mean, it depends on what software you're using or what you use to make your beats. Like, it'd be impossible unless we knew what you was using. It'd be impossible to all the way answer that question. And like, are you using Fruity Loops? Are you using
No,
Reason?
somebody sent me. Okay, so look, somebody sent me a beat, and then I got somebody that's talking that I kind of want to, because I got a Spanish person like saying something in Spanish, and I want to kind of put that with the beat and make it like one file, so I could just add it to my every time I'm editing a video, I can add that as my intro.
oh, that sound
You get
like
what I'm
that's gonna
saying?
be dope.
He just need a DAW van. Just use a DAW, bro. Period. Just use a
Use
DAW.
who?
Just use a DAW. Just use like Cakewalk or Pro Tools or Garage. I mean, are you using PC or Mac first of all?
I got a Mac.
Okay, then you probably, if you want to use something free, you probably gonna want to use GarageBand or something. I mean, if you don't
Okay,
want to spend
yeah, I
no
got
money on it,
GarageBand.
then what you'll do is you'll just drop the beat on one track and drop the vocals on another track, cut it down to what you need it at, and mix it out.
Yeah, and also King, it's a
Okay,
it's a site. It's a site too. If you're having a little trouble, it's called Fiverr, right? And on
Yep.
Fiverr, you got different type of individuals. Like you got individuals, you send him $40, he'll make it for you. Like, cause you got niggas in like all the way in India, and he got a whole
Shit, bro.
studio.
He ain't got to do that. He with Polo gang now. Shit, he can send that bitch over to G Line right
Oh
now.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
do
that
it.
that
I
that
Hey,
do
that
it
too. And that's what I was saying.
while we in this
Fact,
room and send it right
I,
back to him.
facts, and that's what I was saying. You got people
okay,
I
out
do
yeah,
it
here
for
in the
back
Polo
free.
gang. It's people out
my
here that'll do
dog.
that for you.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying? So
Can you back
hit
channel me your email?
Yeah, I send you my email right now. Hold on.
I
Send me
yeah,
a
appreciate
yeah.
it,
No,
family.
that's a
That's
fact.
love.
That's a
so
fact.
your
Cause I ain't gonna lie,
Shout out
sometimes
to
that shit
Polo
get
Gang.
annoying.
You heard?
That
so
shit
your
get
Polo
annoying.
gang, young
beats.
kings, man. Shout out to Polo gang.
I want to talk about these
Already.
distribution
Salute, sir.
deals.
We all
Can
about
we
networking.
Hey,
can
you
we
know,
Mr.
talk about
Cali,
the
we just
Polo
distribution
gang,
deals?
the number one club on Clubhouse for the South, dealing with all South topics. You know what I'm saying? Follow Polo, follow all the moderators. We got DJ G Love in the house giving out free game. You know what I'm saying? Helping all the members of the Polo gang. We appreciate that, DJ G Love.
all
And you know,
Yes,
day.
sir.
we just in here kicking it, man, and wrapping it up. So y'all go ahead and get back to that.
Most
All right.
definitely. Most definitely.
I
hey,
want
hey,
to
No,
talk
that's
about
Hey,
the.
love. That's
hey,
love.
hey,
put
real quick. Hey,
on them
hold
Hey,
on, hey,
distribution
Mr.
deals
hey,
real
Cali.
check
quick.
it
One
out,
mic.
fam.
On some game that we was
Hey,
talking about
hey,
earlier.
check it out, fam. Write down my
Uh-huh.
email address right now. Email me the tracks that you're trying to get done. Before we
Okay,
close this room, you're gonna have exactly what you need.
my
Hey,
God.
say
Okay, I,
Cali.
I got a I got a pen. I'm ready.
All right, glove, Glove,
You said
prod,
love.
glove, like it's
Oh,
G Love without the dash.
okay. GLOVE.
No, no, yep, Glove, P as in Paul, ROD as in David. It's short for productions.
Okay.
So gloveprod at gmail.com.
Yeah, somebody
Okay.
pin
So
that
it's
junk up there.
glove GLOVE then PROD at gmail.com.
Yep, send it to me right now. I'm in the studio. I'll knock it out real fast, send it right back to you.
Thank you, sir. I'm about to do
Hey,
that
Nobody
Hey,
right
say,
pin
now.
love,
that
I'm with
junk,
you.
man.
I'm
Somebody
gonna
Cali.
pin
send
that
you
junk. I'm
something too.
slow as a
I'm
bitch. I
probably
ain't
gonna
even
need
hear
you to.
that shit.
I'm gonna
Hey,
need you to
look,
mix and
Cali.
master some. I need some shit mix and master because look, I go to a studio, right? And I be kind of getting mad, right? Because I submitted my shit to Hot 97. I spent like 180 an hour submitting my shit. Dude was like, man, I really like this track. I want to put it on rotation. He was like,
Right.
but bro, he was like the editing. He was like that mix and mastering, bro. He was like, it's not on point. He's like, bro, you got to go to a different studio. And that shit had me mad because I thought it sounded good.
Put it like this.
Hey, can I be honest about the mixing and mastering situation? Uh, what you got to really realize is you really paying for what you get as far as mixing and mastering. As far as radio stations, man, they want a certain frequency. You know what I'm saying? The frequency can be stretched. It can be, slowed down, sped up, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And still hit the right BPMs. You know what I'm saying? Because DJs play at one BPM rate. You know what I'm saying? They might keep their whole session at 120 or 135, you know what I'm saying, to keep the same BPM. So you just got to get the right radio frequency. You know what I'm saying? As far as your mixing and
And you know
mastering.
what? Nobody told me that. How do you do that, G? Right? Because this is the type of shit I be knowing. Because I got a lot of shit going on, and I got to make sure
Hey,
my
check
shit
it out,
right.
fam. Let me correct something real fast because I'm a national DJ. And shout out to all my DJs. And we do not DJ at 1 BPM. For one, if you're a good DJ, you know how to do your transitions. I can transition from 120. Like, for example, when you make a beat, you can make a beat at 120, but the beat is really 60. You feel me? So once you know how to transition your music, there's no such thing as 1 BPM. If I'm gonna play Lil Baby, I know Lil Baby ain't running in at one. Lil Baby ain't running in at 135, which I'll probably be playing some up tempo rap music or something. I'm gonna grab one of them Lil Baby tempos at 140, which is gonna be 70 in actuality. And then I'm gonna
Mm.
mix that shit right on in. And I'm gonna change the whole momentum of the club. Now they're gonna be bouncing to this square.
Hey,
You
you ain't
gotta be a
lying
DJ
though.
and know what
Definitely.
you need to be doing.
Hey, cause I
Nah,
be seeing that in the club. A nigga put on some little
trying to
baby, then next he
disrespect
put
your
on some
craft,
Tory
bro.
Lanez. It just all
Yeah.
depends on how I go with each other. It's
But
like
like
gumbo,
he
right?
said, it's different BPMs that's married together. You know what I'm saying? So even if at a track is at 120, like he said, it's broke down into 60. So he already know his frame rates of what he doing. So no disrespect to your craft. I'm just saying as an artist, you know what I'm saying, and a producer, you know what I'm saying. When I run across this whole situation for radio play, it's always the frequency because a lot of these in shop dudes do the same thing, bro. Like
But when you say
it,
frequency, what do you mean, G? Do you mean like the song? Do it need to be the radio hit? You know what I'm saying? Because when I think of frequencies, I'm thinking of like, okay, either the BPMs you getting off, like you said, or like a radio hit, like a motherfucker might take
First of
Lady
all,
Gaga before Mr. California.
let's step away from the BPMs because the
Okay,
BPMs don't have nothing to do with a hit record. And let's get off the other name, whatever y'all just said. If you want a good, it's called industry standard music. And if
right.
you if you want a commercial grade song, then that's what you should be producing, whether it was 70 BPMs or 59 BPMs. Industry standard is industry standard. What I produce is all industry standard music. If you listen to any of my music, it plays across all platforms, top 40 and everything.
all
Period.
right, that's
I'm not the type that put my name on everything. Like I produce some of the greatest songs out there, but a whole lot of people don't know because I get my guap and keep my mouth closed.
well,
You feel
that's
me?
what I
But
meant.
it's across all platforms. Like for example, if I'm DJing in the top 40 bar, well they ain't getting nowhere near BPMs of 135. As a matter of fact, the top 40 bar mostly plays hip hop now.
That's what
So
I
so
noticed. That's what I
so
noticed because
so
it used to be pop,
like
right?
the square game has changed.
It
It's
used
different now.
it used to be pop, right? Because I was coming up like, because I'm,
Yes,
I'm 26, but I remember when I was coming up like five
top
years
40
ago,
is pop.
everything on the radio was pop, like rave music, especially in California, like Waka Flocka. They would have a lot of Waka Flocka on rave beats. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
I sent it, boss. I, I sent it. Appreciate it.
Maybe you said to my email.
Yep.
Now, who was that had a question about getting that music mixed right?
That was me, Mr. California.
Okay, the same thing with you, bro. For one, I jig in California a lot. I'm from the Midwest, true enough, but I'm always in California, bro. California is my second home, to be honest. And for one, if you do want to get your music properly mixed and mastered, that'll cost you anywhere from 40 to 60 bucks on my end.
See, that's simple because I'm gonna keep it G. Like I go to the studio and I'm going to the studios like 120 an hour. And I know that it's a difference between paying for the studio session and a mix and master session.
Bro, who
But
charged you $120 an hour to push a button to record you? That sounds so
Jesus
gay.
Christ,
Man,
nigga, that
shit,
is
man. A lot of
rape,
people do that
nigga.
shit, bro.
Gay
That is
Man,
shit.
that
rape,
sounds
bro.
gay as
Man,
fuck.
I'm
That's
paying
rape,
100 out here
bro.
in AZ.
Hold on, Mr.
What?
$111.
California. Are you going, Mr.
That's the
Just
California?
to book the
business.
Are you
whole
going to a
Man,
day, you
just
big?
got
a
You
me
going to a
hundred
big
spending.
dollars for
studio?
all right,
that
now somebody asked me a question.
shit
Somebody
ain't
asked me
right.
a question.
Hey,
Bro,
California,
fam, I come to you and record. It won't charge you that
California,
much.
California.
Bro,
You
that's
going
what
to
I'm
a? Are you
saying.
going to a big studio or
Yeah,
you in a nigga
it
house?
nah, it's a
Bro,
big
I'm put it
studio.
like this.
It's a
If
big
you
studio.
pay if you pay
Okay,
120 an
I
hour,
understand then.
you should be leaving out of you shouldn't be leaving out of there under the understand that you're gonna be getting a pre-mix. You should be leaving out there under understand that you finna get a post mix when that motherfucker's done. I want 20 an hour, bro. Really?
This how I do my
All
shit.
right.
This how we do our shit over here.
Shit at a
Like you
hundred
got to
an
book
hour,
like a
man.
4 hour block at like $40 an hour, but you got to book like a 4 hour block.
I mean, at $40 an hour, that's gangster because you. I mean, if I'm only charging you $40, you come in here and knock this whole song out for an hour, man. I mean, I still got work to do. I just did all that. And from an engineer point of view, I'm not gonna do all that work for $40. So of course I'm gonna make you buy a block. That's just the business aspects of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But what if
Facts,
you
facts,
come
facts.
in? What if you come in? You knock that motherfucker. See me. This Ray speaking. When I come in, when I go in the studio, bro, I don't stop. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't that take one, take two shit. I don't do none of that. I just go in, do the hook, and just rap my whole verses, bro. And I'm done. I don't come back and do that. I don't come back and do ad libs and no shit like that. You know what I'm
How old are
saying?
you, bro? You sound like you a nigga like 20, at least 20 something. Cause
No,
that's you know what I'm saying.
I'm 32. Like I said earlier, I'm just getting into the rap shit because people was on my neck about it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta do ad libs, Ray. Come on now.
I don't be see. I have one of my homeboys or something to come. I don't be knowing what to say. After I finish rapping, I don't be knowing what to say
You
no
gotta
more.
do ad
Hey, I'm
libs.
gonna
You
keep it
gotta
G
do
though.
in and
A
outs.
lot of niggas his age though, they don't really do that. You gotta remember, it's different generations of rap. My generation, we was doing ad libs when we started auto tune. You know what I'm saying? Now this generation, they don't even fucking write. They freestyling. But before my generation, you couldn't even freestyle during the 50 Cent, the early 2000s. You better
Facts,
not come spit no freestyle unless you on Rap City or something. Nobody want to hear that, nigga. Write that shit
facts.
out.
Yeah,
Write
yeah,
that
that's
shit.
facts. Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
facts. And
saying?
you gotta do in and outs, all that type shit. Yeah.
So I'm learning.
Hey,
You
hey, hey,
know
hey,
what I'm
hey,
saying? I'm
check it
learning
out,
that shit
fam.
now.
The proper way to record a song is this. And mind you, fam, I'm a top producer, A&R, and do other things in the music industry. I am not an artist. But I have recorded some songs with myself just to prove to guys that for one, you don't need a click. For two, anybody can make money off music. And for three, if you got bars, you got bars. Right now, right now I get a publishing check every quarter for my lyrics and my beats too. Just to prove to artists like you guys that you can do it. You feel me? And I want to say everybody in this room probably a better artist or a rapper than me, probably got a better voice and everything else. But guess what? I'm making more money than you at your own craft. And I'm gonna tell you
Facts.
how. I'm gonna tell you
Facts.
how.
I gotta make no money off my shit. Cause like I said, I
For
jive
one,
too.
for
I just
one,
might.
what you want to do is this. When you go to the studio and record, the first thing you make sure you got is a bottle of water. You
I be
gonna
drinking
need
some Hennessy.
because I'm gonna tell you what the Hennessy gonna do. I mean, you can have your Hennessy, but before you spit that verse, you need that bottle of water because that water is gonna correct your pronunciation. That Hennessy is gonna dry out your mouth.
Okay. Okay.
I'm giving you the game right now.
Yeah, you need a
You
Hennessy
feel me?
after it's done.
So I mean, no, he can have the Hennessy throughout just as long as before he rap, he hit that bottle of water to relubricate himself because he want to get rid of the words that may not come out right, or he may slur, or he may short the last end of it because his mouth was dry. I mean,
Okay.
you're talking about your body here. You're talking about your body. So if your body is straight, if your body is okay, it'll perform well. So when you drinking Hennessy, you dehydrating.
Okay.
When you are drinking water, you rehydrate and perfectly. I mean, I won't even say drink water. I say drink Pedialyte or something with some electrolytes.
You ain't lying though. Some Gatorade or something.
Alkaline water.
You feel me on some real shit. So once you do that, you go on there and you run through your first time. You do your first run. Cool. You got it. You like it. But you best believe you're gonna do a second run because don't shut your engineer. Remember that after you done rapping, your engineer got to mix that song. So you may not say it the right in this one, and you said it right in the other one. He may have to go to the other one just to cut that one word to move over to your main one. So give him something extra to work with. So you're gonna do two runs. After you do your two runs, after you do your two runs, if you're gonna do ad libs, I mean, if you're gonna do your ins and outs, then you do your ins and outs, which I highly suggest you do ins and outs. It's very important for the mix. One thing
Gotta
that you
do in
can
and
do
out.
or you don't have to do is your ad libs. You can do ad libs if you want to. If you don't want to do ad libs, if you punch your ins and outs real good, you don't need ad libs.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I mean,
Facts,
Period.
facts.
that's how I feel though. Like I feel when I be rapping, I don't really need no ad libs. I don't got to comment ad lib behind what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else. I mean, I have people like the nigga that's behind the keys and shit be like, bro, you don't want to ad lib, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And my homeboy that being there with me, he'll be like, bro, I ad lib on you. I just feel like I don't need the ad lib.
Nah, but I'm gonna keep it G with you, Ray Ray. Some songs need ad libs and some songs don't need ad libs. But I
Exactly.
got this question for DJ and I got this question for G, right? So I was watching the Cameron interview, you know what I'm saying? and they was talking about the studio and shit. And he was like, to be honest, he was talking about like mixed and mastered and shit. He was like, nah, mixed and mastering is cool. He was like, but my nigga, he was like, to me, he said, depending on, you know what I'm saying, the song and what it is, it's a waste of money. He said, because if he go in the studio and he been practicing this shit for a whole month, he go in here and he kill this shit, he spit the verse perfect, the ad libs perfect, the hook perfect, and he get that car, and that motherfucker already sound like a club hitting the car. He said he gonna put that shit out the next day. He said, yeah, niggas like, why you didn't mix and master it? He said, but as an artist, if you already know how to say this, you know how to say that, you know how to put that shit together. He said a lot of times you might not need no mix and master. He said, yeah, for the radio and shit, if you want your shit to go onto the radio. But like for instance, there's a lot of songs like even Black Youngster. I forgot what song it was. It was a hit. It was one of the top hits like 4 or 5 years ago. He even said I didn't mix and master that shit. He said, man, I recorded that bitch and put it out the same night. But you
I'm,
can
I'm,
Shake
do,
I'm,
some.
you know what
I'm,
I'm
Yo,
I'm,
saying?
shake some.
let me elaborate on this for a minute. Now, for one, it all depends on who he recorded that song with. Like, for example, when you dealing with experience, you dealing with experience. Period. So, for example, if you come and record with me right now, I'm so fucking cold that I'm gonna mix it as I'm going. So when
Okay.
by the time we get ready to start the second verse, I'm already set your VUs, input VSCs, and everything else on your first verse, and I got your hook together. But see, that's your advantage for me working like that because every producer ain't gonna work like that. I mean, I can do a section with you, fam. That by the time the end of the session, if you did everything that you just said right, pronunciation right, you hit it right on. You know, we ain't gotta come back and do it again. I'll start your mastering session by that evening. You feel
Big
me?
facts.
So,
One
so,
take
so, so,
all.
so it all depends on that engineer. That's why I say watch who you let record you. Because if you let somebody record you and your pre-mix sound like garbage, then the engineer 9 times out of 10 ain't on his shit. So that means his work is garbage because his pre-mix shit sound deep.